What's up? Semen retention. Your senses to negative energy will be powerful. I was just having a conversation with my brother. Uh, I believe it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, and I was talking about how I feel like people don't take me serious enough, and I can see that, and I start to understand that with me being on semen retention, man. I'm not gonna tolerate, not saying I'm gonna fight people or I'm gonna try to be aggressive with people, but I'm tired of acting like, oh, that person really didn't mean that, or that person really meant it a different way. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to spot out, somebody being negative, and I'm not trying to save them or sugarcoat it or act like, oh, that's not what they was trying to do. Sometimes you gotta take it for what it is, And I'm starting to sense when somebody is just straight up not taking me serious or straight up disrespecting me, and being slick about it, like they don't like. You know how you can have people where they joke, but they kind of make a joke where it's kind of serious, and it's like, oh, you really meant that though. You know what I'm saying? And I'm starting to sense that I'm like, I'm not gonna play with that. You get what I'm saying? Once I know you like that and you really acting in a certain type of way, but you trying to play around it like that's not what you mean, I'm cutting people off that do that. You know what I'm saying? And when I get to where I want to be in life, have that same look in your face. Don't take if you don't take me serious now, don't take me serious then. You get what I'm saying? And and even as I get older, man, I'm starting to develop more respect for myself when it comes to people disrespecting me and people, you know what I'm saying, treating me a certain way, you know. So I know like it's times where I can feel like when somebody don't want me around, or somebody don't want me to be around them or whatever, or somebody don't like me, or somebody uh on a low disrespecting me, or they laughing and not taking me serious, you know what I'm saying? Because I hate that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm starting to realize that, you know what I'm saying, I don't need to hang around people who don't take me serious, who disrespect me, who think I'm lower, you know what I'm saying? And so, I'm only trying to be around people who understand me, people who like minded. You get what I'm saying? People who believe in me and support me. Because I'm a person that's gonna believe in you and support you. But if you treat me bad, you get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna treat you bad, but I'm not gonna be around you. I'm not gonna hang around you because you don't want to be around that type of energy, man. My energy's rising. I'm getting happier, healthier, more peaceful. You know what I'm saying? I'm becoming a guy that's more quick to listen, more than quick to just get mad and be aggressive. And I'm trying to really master being logical and also having a heart. You get what I'm saying? And so, but also respecting myself and being a man. Like, I'm not just gonna hang around nobody and be around people who don't take me serious and who, I be talking about my dreams and my goals, and you be laughing and not, and you be like, oh, okay, well, that don't mean nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not being around people like that, you know, and I'm not gonna act like I'm cool with that type of person that does that to me. And so that's one thing that I've always hated. And with me being on semen retention, I'm starting to recognize it more and more. And I'm like, I'm not going, I'm not going, if you, how can I put it? I'm not gonna act like that's not what you're doing. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna act like you didn't really mean that. No, if that's what you meant, that's what you meant. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to stand on that and not just, act like that's what somebody didn't really mean that, or overlook it. You know, I'm not gonna start to overlook negative people. With me being on senior citizen, I'm starting to sense when somebody is just, they're just straight up, I can really see what they're trying to do before they really even try to do it. You get what I'm saying? They'll try to play around it, but I see straight through it. You get what I'm saying? You start to see straight through people, what they're trying to do to you, and how they feel about you. So I'm not putting up with any of that. And I just feel like that's becoming stronger. Like, I'm starting to sense when somebody trying to do something else, or they trying to play with you or disrespect you, not take you serious. You get what I'm saying? I'm not hanging around nobody like that no more, you know? And I'm only hanging around guys who they like minded. You know what I'm saying? They trying to go somewhere in life. I'm gonna support them. They gonna support me. You get what I'm saying? We not gonna be slick with each other and try to act like, you know what I'm saying? And try to play with each other in a disrespectful way. You know? I ain't doing that no more. And yeah, man, it's like that's a part of self-respect, you know? Because once you sense people is being negative around you, you don't be around them, bro. You don't want to be around them. And I'm not a guy that's like, just because you disagree with me, if you disagree with me, you get what I'm saying? Then that's a different thing. But if you genuinely being negative and being, you know what I'm saying, like for no reason, without somebody even saying nothing to you, or it ain't even gotta be nobody gotta be mad at you, you know, because I get if you talking to somebody and I'm not saying you should be negative even if somebody trying to be mean to you or talk to you in the wrong way, or you know, I'm just saying if you have a conversation with somebody and they disagree, that's not being negative. Being negative is from the get go, from the jump before anything popped off. They're trying to disrespect you. They're trying to come at you, and you ain't did nothing, right? And so that's what I see. It's a lot of people. If you try to argue with them, they're gonna try to bring up every negative thing on you. That's also a negative person, but they won't. They won't. You have to bring it out of them. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to hang around those people either. And I understand I'm not a perfect person. When a person get mad at you, that's when they true emotions come out. Even with me, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not it's stuff I've been mean to people when I've gotten mad. I've did, you know what I'm saying? I'm a human being. I've did the same thing that people have done to me. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm not here to act like I'm just a perfect guy, but I think me controlling my sexual energy, and I'm starting to really think about my energy and understand my energy and stuff, that I'm no longer gonna do that to people, and I don't want nobody to do that to me, and that's where I'm leaving it at. I'm not gonna play around that, and I'm not gonna act like I'm a perfect person, but I'm a person that's transforming. I'm a person that's changing, and I'm a person that's evolving, and you just want to get around people, man, that's positive, that say, oh, you can get through it. You can, get over, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you're going through. And that's why whenever you get on the internet and stuff, uh, it's a good thing to start to look at people that say you can do it. Because I feel like you're gonna pull people are gonna be more attracted to the negative things. Even me, I feel like sometimes I'm more attracted to looking at negative things and bad things and evil things, and looking at more negative things about people. And I think every human being is like that. But we got to start focusing our mind on positive things and getting around people who is trying to do the same thing, or who trying to focus on the positive things and have a positive mindset and a positive outlook on life. Whew. That's all I got to say. Peace out.